So, now here's another update as of 10:48 a.m. on the Xcel energy outage map for like the Twin Cities, Minnesota area, and like includes like west, like some parts of like western Minnesota, maybe parts of like western Wisconsin, includes like all that as well. Yes, here they're like Walmer, like out Rochester, near Rochester. There's near Rochester, like La Crosse, like Clare areas. The main part is their side parts are 1500, like 1400, like smaller parts like 3000, like 1290. Like there's some 430 to 7. There's some areas like 10 customers, 285, like 2 customers. In those like low tiny areas, they're gonna be you can see their Emery they're working on right now for 2 customers. Even out since 13. And let's see. I'm trying to see the name. So there's see zoom in. You can zoom in like this area over here. We can actually look at their most customers. You can maybe look at see. Let's look at the most outages, 57. Let's look at 57 outages. Let's just see. Here you know. Okay, and crews are working in the area to get power safely with 61 customers. There's one that's nearby for 11:15. Yeah, it's supposed to be estimated restoration tomorrow. So they're working pretty quickly. They got tons of people out right now working on these power outages, which is awesome. You know, they said they were gonna, like I was saying on the news, they were talking about this. And they were getting they had like Xcel Energy was getting a bunch of their trucks lined up outside for the, they were so that like the workers can come in, so the workers can, when they're called into action after these storms leave the area, they can go work on power and it's safe to do so. And then in the morning there'll be a bunch of other crews coming in, like that normally work during the day. In the morning they would be coming into work like during the daylight. Maybe some big areas, maybe you'd have the street lights and other things like that maybe start to come in, like big areas, if people are going to work in the morning. Then like you'd get like, so yeah, smaller areas like Shoreview Line, like area like North Oaks, like Lakes and Circle Pines area. So there's a lot of these areas without power. Minnetonka, Eden, Minnetonka. Let's go look at like say 13 customers. Location event, like right there. They're restoring that one 12:15. So yeah, there's a lot of these outages are still in progress. Like they're working like all over. They're working like all over. And they've got a lot of them down. Like last time I checked, it was about like an hour and a half ago. They had like 75,000 customers without power in the 75,000 customers without power in the Twin Cities metro, like western Wisconsin, that so they're really working on it quickly. Around 55,000. They're still going to be like for when people come home from work, like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like 4 or 5, I would say probably like 3:30, 4, like 4:30, like between like, let's say like 3:30 to like 5:30, probably 3:30 to like 5:30 time frame. You'll be getting a lot of customers. You'll be still seeing a lot of customers without power. What? There's a lot of customers without power. There's not a lot, but there's still some customers without power. By the time they got home from work last night, and they didn't even fully restore all the power from Sunday night storm in the Twin Cities. They didn't fully restore all that power yet. So, but now there's supposed to be no real storm threats, and no real severe weather or storm threats, So nothing to really worry about now. So we got 50. So I'm not expecting this number to be completely out. I wouldn't be surprised if since it's down to like 55,000, like an hour and a half already, to be down to like 35,000 to be done. I probably see probably by like time people get home from work, like 2 o'clock in the 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, like that time of frame before like people start to leave work, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon time frame. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on like 20,000, 25,000. I'd probably see it. It's probably going to be fully restored. I don't know about fully restored today. By the time people get home from work, there might be still people that got power out last night, don't have power up back this morning, when they're going to work. And this afternoon, I wouldn't be surprised, if people are out of power, still don't have power by the time they get home from work. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'd be a little surprised if it's not back up like today, like this late afternoon, in the evening, or night, like tomorrow, like tonight, tonight. I would be kind of a little surprised then, especially with like the speed of the crews that they have going on, like tons of crews working, in different cities, all over. So they have multiple crews, and like they have like a couple crews in this city, a couple crews in, they have like a few crews in each city, in each town. So yeah, just the update on the Xcel energy power outages for my area, for my Twin Cities, Minnesota area. The severe storms. I am in Twin Cities, Minnesota area, and I got power knocked out. They were saying last night that I was looking on the news that people didn't get power back over last night's storm, for Sunday storms. I'm thinking like, oh, when we're not supposed to get power back until like a day, maybe 2, and then I saw they had for my area. It was like 2 days, 3 days. I was like the 30th, 31st of like July, and I was like, wow. Like 2-3 days. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a long power outage. But not really. I mean, especially with the daytime, especially with all the crews now they have working during the daytime, working like the regular crews that they have, and they might have like the fill-in crews, and they might have like crews that are like contractor crews, the people that work for Xcel Energy, and then they have the contractors. They might have, working during like special times, or they need like everyone on full blast, like working overtime. They probably every single person that does this stuff for Xcel Energy probably constantly doing it. So